it's Megan. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 4. I'm loving Vlogmas. I was so excited today during work to talk to you guys, and I don't know, there's just something different about vlogging for Vlogmas than there's just vlogging every day. It's like a celebration every day for it to be a new day of Vlogmas, I guess. I don't know why, and I'm feeling festive. Filming in front of our tree, it's so nice. We have to still do our second tree that we put out in the front room. That's my mom's like more fancy tree, and this one is like all of our family ornaments and like ornaments that we made as kids that like are really ugly, but we put up because of the memes. So yeah, I just wanted to film in front of this today because I thought it would be pretty. But I have a few things to talk to you guys about that I'm really like excited to talk to you about. So the first one is me and Michael made our reservations for our Boston trip. I'm so excited. We were putting it off and putting it off because we are still worried about the weather because we're going in the winter. But the place that we chose is like you can cancel up to 72 hours before you check in. So, or that you're supposed to check in. So if there's like a huge blizzard or something coming, we can cancel leading up to when we're supposed to go. But we're staying in the Back Bay, and that, like, knowing exactly where we're staying has helped me like research like restaurants. That's really what I'm researching now, because you guys have been so helpful. Like in October or maybe even September, me and Michael decided that we were going, it was the very end of September, because we talked about it on the day of our first date anniversary, which is the last day of September. We were like talking about where to go next, and we decided on Boston. We really want to go to Austin, Texas as well, but that'll probably be like the next trip or the next one after that. But for Boston, we talked about it then, and you guys gave me so many suggestions on like really cool places to go, like to tour I keep wanting to say Fenwick. That's an island in Delaware, Megan. Fenway Park, like the Maparium, which I'm really excited about, like I think it's a modern art museum or like an art museum of some sort. I just have like a whole list, like the Historic Walk, Faneuil Hall and Quincy Market, and the aquarium, of course. We might get one of those Go passes. If any of you guys are familiar with that and if you think it's worth it, it's like I've done calculations on if we chose like 3 options, the price like separately or through the Go pass, and I can't really remember if we save that much money. Like I don't remember it being that much. So if you think it's worth it, let me know. That's something I still need to think about, but now I'm really researching restaurants. So in the Back Bay, I'm trying to like stay around that area, and then we can, cause like nice restaurants to go out to dinner, that's easy. I think that's the easiest stuff to research, because you can look at like Open Table and what's the best ones, and like usually those are more expensive, so I feel like people, I don't know, it's just easier to find reviews on more expensive stuff because I think people are more critical of that. But I want to know about like breakfast places, lunch places, brunch places. We're going, oh, sorry about my finger in the way. We're going during the week. So most places that I like, not that I know Boston, but like in general, most places only do brunch on weekends. And so I want to find places like for breakfast or brunch for the weekdays. So if you guys know anything about that, if you know about like shops or different things like in the Back Bay area that we can walk to, but definitely like lunch and breakfast places, that's a little bit harder for an outsider, I feel like, to research. I think it is easier to find like sit down restaurants, and of course we'll just want like a quick bite for a few like meals out of our whole trip. So we're gonna be there for 4 days, 3 nights. I'm really excited. I really cannot wait. And so that was really great for us to finalize that, and we got a really good deal, so that's always nice. Next thing, I am still listening to My Favorite Murder and I love it. I love it so much. Like, to be honest, I have heard of it for a long time, but I never listened to it because of the name. Like, My Favorite Murder, that's awful. Like, you have a favorite murder? Like, what? That's what I always thought of when I heard that name. But the hosts of it, Georgia and, oh my god, is it Katrina? It's like something like that. They are really good storytellers. They're really funny because they're best friends. And so they just like bounce off of each other so much. It's so great listening to them. They go on tangents all the time. And I feel like they really tell the stories in a very respectful way and in like a horrified way. Like, it's not like, oh, this murder is awesome. Like, it's not like that. It's not like how I thought it would be from the title. So I listened to, I think, the most recent 3. And then I decided to go back all the way to the first one. And so I'm starting at the first one and then I'm going to go through them. Because sometimes they do reference like the previous episode or like an episode that they've done in the past. And so I would kind of like to listen to it in order now. But you don't really need to listen to it in order. Every episode is standalone. They talk about like one murder each and like go through the history of it and stuff. It's definitely really interesting. I'm a little worried that I'm gonna have like a lot more paranoia now, like since I've been thinking about murder more, but stay sexy, don't get murdered. I love that catchphrase. So that's definitely a good one if you are into true crime, or if you listen to Serial and watch Making a Murderer, or Undisclosed is a really good podcast. If you like stuff like that and you want something new, definitely check out My Favorite Murder. It's really, really, it's like funny. I don't want to say like murder is funny because that's not what's funny. It's just that the hosts that are funny. And then the last thing that I want to talk to you guys about, we got a Sur La Table, a little catalog in the mail today, and I love Sur La Table. We don't have any near us, but every time we go to King of Prussia or somewhere else, we always hit up Sur La Table. So they do cooking classes, and I just want to talk to you guys about cooking classes in general, because I've never done one, but over the past year, 2 years, almost 2 years that I've been trying to cook a lot more, I have been interested in taking a cooking class, but like I'm kind of nervous. Like I want to take a knife skills class first, I think, because I don't really have any knife skills. I just like do my best and I'm not very good at like chopping stuff up. So I would like to take a knife skills class, and I just want to know if you guys have taken cooking classes, if you think they're fun, worth it. Like they're pretty expensive. That's why I feel like the knife skills would be one of the only ones that I would really enjoy. My mom and I really want to go to the Culinary Institute of America and do like a course there, like a few courses, however it works. Because her and my dad went there for their anniversary or her birthday. It was her birthday in April, and they went for a long weekend and just ate delicious food. They like raved about it so much, and she got their basic textbook, which is this amazing cookbook with all this information about like every fruit, vegetable, meat. Like it's an unbelievable book. And so she really wants to go back, and I really, really want to go. And Michael said he would go with me, of course, because he's so sweet. He's like so up for anything, and he really encourages me to do stuff with food because he knows how much I love it. And he's like, Megan, you should do like food reviews and like restaurant reviews on your channel because you love it so much. And he says that I've taught him so much about food and like how to appreciate it more and stuff, and I just really, really appreciate that. And I do love food so much. Like it's my favorite thing to do, to go out to a different restaurant and try different things. It's just so much fun to me. And now that I've gotten more into wine, I'm really intrigued by like wine pairings. And one day me and Michael want to do like a like multi-course meal with the wine pairings. That's one thing we regret about when we were at the Picasso restaurant in Las Vegas, which is the most ridiculously expensive meal we will probably ever have, but there was an option, like an additional charge, to have the sommelier do a wine pairing with all of your courses, and we regret not doing it so much because it was obviously, I think it was like $100 more per person, but it just adds so much to learn about different wines and to try different wines. Like, I think we had a 5-course meal, at least it was either a 4 or 5-course meal, and to have that many different wines for only $100 is honestly worth it, and to learn from an expert is what is really, really worth it. So yeah, I just am really interested in food, and so if you guys have taken classes at Sur La Table, or I don't know where else you can do it, like, I really don't know anything about it, but you guys always have different experiences than I do, so I really love to ask you your opinions on stuff. And I think that's it for now. I don't know what mask I'm gonna do tonight. I got a box in the mail, but I can't really show it to you guys because it had, like, a lot of stuff that I bought for myself I bought as gifts. Like, I did like one for you, one for me. You know how that goes. So I can't really show you it. I'm like, I want to show you it so bad. But I might show you some, because there are some that I bought, like, mostly for myself, but I might, like, throw in 1 or 2 into other people's gifts. So I will show you that stuff, but there is quite a bit that I can't show you because it's for Christmas. So the main stuff that I bought for myself are all Innisfree masks. So I purchased these on masksheets.com, and the shipping was so fast. I think I ordered these on Friday, and today's Monday, and I already got them. So what I did is, since these were all $1, I decided to get 2 of each, and I got 3 of the aloe. So then I can really test out each one to make sure I like it, because I feel like just using a mask once doesn't always show you if you actually like it. So I got 2 of the kiwi, 2 bamboo, 2 manuka honey, which I was really excited about, 2 aloe, because I know that this aloe agrees with my skin really well, and 2 shea butter. And to be honest, I don't remember what all of these do for your skin, but mostly I just pick like moisturizing masks. So that's probably what most of these do. I don't know. They don't really have, oh, they do have a little bit of English on them. So I've heard a lot about these masks, and Innisfree is a sister company, or like a subsidiary of Amore Pacific, and I love Amore Pacific. So I just am really excited about these masks. I know that this is a lot to buy all at once, but since I've been masking almost every single day, and especially for Vlogmas, obviously I'm masking every day, and I'm going through my masks, like, I'm really, really using them and really enjoying the experience of masking on a regular basis. And for these to be $1, I'm just so excited to try them and see if they're really awesome, because if they are, I'm not gonna keep buying like over $3 masks continuously, because there's a lot of great options out there that are really, really inexpensive. So this is the part of the haul that I can show you guys, but I did get quite a few other things for some other people on my Christmas list. So I don't know if I'll be able to show you that ever, but I'll definitely show you the stuff that I got after Christmas. But I'm just so excited about these sheet masks. 2 other things came in the mail today. This is a repurchase. I need to have this on hand at all times. Gold Bond Eczema Relief Hand Cream. I keep this at work. My hands have already been starting to get really flaky and really chapped. So I was like squeezing the last little drips out of my current one. So I had to get this. And then I've been wanting to get this e.l.f. Pore Refining Mask Brush and Mask Tool. And so it's a double-ended brush tool thing. This side is like a little, like, it looks like a concealer brush almost. And then this side is like a spatula. It's like a silicone spatula that's supposed to help spread on your masks. And I've been wanting something like this instead of the real bristle brush that I have from Leilani. I thought this would be a lot easier to clean up as well. So I really am excited to try this. I believe these are $5, and I got myself and I got one as a gift online at Target. They were just a little bit cheaper. So yeah, definitely can't wait to try that out, and I'll let you guys know how that goes. I'm not doing, excuse me, I'm not doing a very exciting mask tonight. It's the Patchology Flash Mask 5-minute facial sheet, Illuminate. I got several of these at Marshall's for $1. So this is either my second or third that I've used. And I mean, for $1, you can't beat it. These are like one of those mask brands that's like a celebrity mask company. And so they charge like extra money for that. But if you can find them at Marshall's for $1, I would definitely pick them up. I think they're really nice. But we haven't had dinner yet, but I've been getting in the habit of taking off my makeup pretty much as soon as I can. After I get home, I try to take all my makeup off, and then I've been doing my skincare earlier than I used to. And what I like about this mask is that it's very thin. It reminds me of the Peach and Lily masks, how it's like kind of see-through when you put it on. But I like this mask. It's definitely not my favorite. Like, I wouldn't go out of my way to get it. But if I saw it and I needed masks, which I don't, but if I was looking to buy a new mask and I saw this on sale, I would definitely pick it up. So just like, it's okay, but wouldn't, like, I don't recommend it over other masks, but it's pretty cool for the price. I just took off the mask and I let it sit for a little bit. I'm just gonna follow it up with the Colleen Rothschild Child Intense Hydrating Mask just to lock it all in. And I really do need to get to using up this mask because I've had it, I think, for like 1.5 years. Rachel really loves this mask, so I don't really use it when she's not here. But usually when we do masks together, she'll always follow up her mask with this. So I don't know what she loves so much about it, because it's like, to me, it's not anything really special, but it is like, it has a luxurious texture. I don't really love the smell. It smells like cologne or something. It's kind of weird, but it is nice and hydrating. But I wouldn't buy this again unless she really wanted it, and I found it on like, oh no, oh wow, I have feline reflexes, you guys. I'm so clumsy that I have to have good reflexes. Like, me and my mom are super like we can catch anything because we're always dropping and spilling everything. But this just is really hydrating, but I don't think it's really worth the money. I definitely prefer Colleen's normal moisturizers over this. Like, I would spend my money on that as opposed to the mask, but something that I have, so I'll definitely use it when I feel like I need that extra hydration.